That sound? That is the sound of about $5 leaving your pocket. Maybe 10 if it was a nice plate from a department store. It's annoying, sure. You sweep it up, you move on. But in the world of high-stakes collecting, dropping a plate isn't just an accident. It's a financial catastrophe. Today we are looking at kitchenware, bowls, cups, and tureens that cost more than a private island. Welcome to the Origins Chronicles series. Let's talk about the most expensive kitchen antiques ever displayed. Look at this cup. Be honest, if you saw this at a garage sale, you might pay, what? $2? It's tiny. The painting of the chickens looks a bit rough. This is the chicken cup from the Ming Dynasty, specifically the Changhua era. In 2014, a collector bought this for over $36 million. He actually drank tea from it afterwards, which is the ultimate flex. Why the price tag? It's not about the gold or diamonds, there aren't any. It's about survival. These cups were made for the emperor in the 1400s. They are incredibly fragile. The fact that this one survived wars, revolutions, and clumsy servants for 500 years makes it the holy grail of porcelain. If porcelain is too fragile for your taste, let's talk about heavy metal. Walk into the Louvre or the Met and find the silver section. You are looking for the work of Thomas Germain. He was the silversmith to kings in 18th century France. Back then, soup wasn't just a starter, it was a parade. These tureens are massive sculptures. Most French silver was melted down during the Revolution to pay for wars. That's why the surviving pieces are virtually priceless. We are talking over $10 million for a bowl to hold your stew. It represents a level of dining theater that simply doesn't exist anymore. So, why do museums and collectors obsess over these things? It comes down to something I call the value of breakability. Paintings hang on walls, statues sit in gardens, they are relatively safe. But kitchenware, it's designed to be used. It gets hot, it gets wet, it gets handled by slippery hands. When you see a 500-year-old cup in a museum, you aren't just looking at art, you are looking at a survivor. It defied the odds. That tension between how fragile it is and how long it has lasted is what drives the price up. So, the next time you're unloading the dishwasher, be a little more gentle. You never know what that plate might be worth in a few centuries. If you want to read more about the history of dining and the strange stories behind our kitchen tools, check out the Origins and Chronicles section on our website. See you in the next one.